Hello guys, Garcia here, and this is the second part of our Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines clan quest playthrough. So we just finished the Astrolight quest, which I usually do first because I like to have all the quests that I can do on the hospital at once, so I can just go there and execute all of them. I love the hospital in Santa Monica; it's just probably my favorite like questing place in the game. Let's put it that way. First time I played this game, I spent like 3-4 hours in the hospital. You know, trying to do all the quests, trying to use the vents, not use the vents, trying to kill the cop on the top floor, not killing the cop, saving Heather, not saving Heather. You know, so I experimented a lot. It's one of my favorite questing places in the game. So let's just deliver the Astrolite to Mercurio here. As I said in the first one, I am not a native speaker, so I will stumble here and there. So bear with me a little bit. Come on, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
Got the Astrolite. There you go. Here's your money. I always give the money back.
You need to make.
I never keep it.
There's a guy. Tongue's laying low. You want to put.
Sure. Threes. Jeanette. Sure. As I said in the first one, we are not going to do like a role-playing playthrough. I'm not going to read through the whole thing and stuff. I'm not going to let all the dialogues play. Especially because first I've heard them 1,000 times, and I'm sure if you clicked on this, you have to. But that's more because if I let all the voice actors do their thing here, the playthrough is going to be like 10,000 parts, so I have to cut a little bit of the time spent somewhere, so might as well be on the dialogue. When it's an important dialogue, I will tell you what's up. Not that you don't know, but you know what I mean. So let's get the werewolf quest here. Okay, I remember the first time I got this quest. I played this game for the first time in like 2015 or something like that. I did not play when it first came out. I played like a decade later. So there was already the unofficial patch and stuff, so it was a way better experience. So the first time I played, I got the werewolf quest. I was like, whoa, we are already putting werewolves in the story. That's way too early. I was very afraid.
Where is that? I'm happy.
I tried to blackmail, not blackmail. I'm trying to persuade this guy to give me some money, but it didn't work. So I was trying again there. So here's what we're going to do here. Our quest log is we are going to get the blood, the werewolf blood, which is on the top of the hospital, on the last floor. Then we have to. Oh, actually, that's true. I forgot about that. I have to go to the diner first. So we are going to do the Lily quest too. She's stuck somewhere in the hospital. I have to get Mercurio some painkillers, so morphine, and I have to get Trips drugs. This is an extra quest from the Clan Quest mod. I actually don't know if it is from the Clan Quest or Clan Quest just incorporated it. I'm just saying as I understand it, but I don't really know the genesis of every quest and how they got incorporated and stuff. Let's see if the old lady here gives me a little extra money here.
What'll it be? You're the health inspector.
Absolutely.
You know,
Thank you. So she gave me the
what'll
money.
it be? No,
So looking for info
thin
on
blood.
Lily here.
Oh, yeah, she.
So she gave me the stuff. So now I can go to the hospital and do all 4 quests. I've been an MMO player for like 15 years or more. So I love when you go to a place and you have like, in this case it's like 4 quests, but you go to a place like a cavern or something, and you have like 10 quests, and you just do all of them, and you like gain 2 levels or something like that. You get a good weapon and stuff. It's always great. Like the hubs in Borderlands, you know.
Please, wait your turn and you'll be seen.
I'm here just to bring some stuff.
All right, go on back.
Alright. So let's do the header dialogue here. I usually save before every like major dialogue so I don't misspeak something. I'll see what I can do. So I have to talk to good old Doc here.
Sorry, sir, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. See here now. I've got a man in...
Alright. I think he's called Dr. Malcolm, right? So let's save header here. He'd drink this, so I think the clothing in the Tremere is my favorite clothing in the game of any male character.
You...
Nope.
I just need some rest now.
Okay, so we saved her. I don't think the Clan Quest mod has the companion mod built into it. Maybe. I think the lit or light version of the companion mod you can play with her, Heather, and Yukie, the samurai lady from the Chinatown hub. So I got the computer's book. I already have 1 point, so I can use it. I think I need the research, yes. So I need research points. So the only thing that raises research on the Clan Quest mod is intelligence. So let's do it. That's a shame because that means it's basically kind of a wasted point, but you know. I don't remember if I need to do this. I don't think so. This is the part where they talk about the werewolf blood, a strange blood sample, that's it. But I usually just do it just to be sure that my character knows everything that he needs to know, so we can execute the tasks and stuff. Always avoiding the bugs. Let me see if I have enough luck picking here. And nope, so we use blood buff. Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit of blood on the top floor too, because I have to use domination on the guard. And here is where we get the info on Malcolm, the doctor, so we can kindly ask him for money. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now that we have the info, we can get some money from him.
Get out of here. Try. Wait now. Deal. Nurse.
Am I the only one that thinks that 75 is just so, since you're already going to commit a crime, might as well ask for more, right? 75 is just such a small amount.
If I could only rest for a second.
And obviously the fact that you, like a moron, reveal where you live is another topic of discussion. I think the unofficial patch recently corrected that. So you have to get the money somewhere else. I don't remember where. Might as well do this top part first. The problem is I don't think I have enough luck picking, so I'm going to have to use blood buff again here. So at least I have a lot of blood, but it depends on how many times I will have to use it here. Where's the guard? Damn it. So he basically already started attacking me. I didn't have any time to dominate him. I can use the thing that paralyzes him in place, but I will have to keep using it, so I'd rather kill him. I think it's more useful. I'm going to lose a little bit of humanity, but that's okay. This is the one place in the game where it doesn't matter a whole lot if you kill them or not. I usually don't, because I usually have some method to just talk it out with him. But for some reason he already came attacking me, so... Damn! So now I have to fight another one. Alright. Whatever. It's unlocked. They are already looking for me outside. So let me see if another cop's gonna come. So I lost 2 points here, but I still have 7, so we are still good. It's funny that basically that's the only thing that you have to keep in mind. Yeah? It's just your humanity. If you commit a crime, you just have to hide a little bit. So CS door. So this opens the door to the controlled substances room and a CS cabinet. Okay. So there you go. They are really pissed off outside. Hopefully I can deal with this. I think I'm going to use the exit from the fella that sells blood. Forgot his name now. Vandal, I think it's called. So how much do I need here? I need 3. Good. So there we go. Ah, so it's this one, I think, that is more complicated. Yes, needs 5. So I have 3 lock picking. I can reach 4 with 1 level of blood buff. So I have to put a point here. So I don't have enough for dexterity, so security. I'm pretty sure that the book... oh, that's wrong. I'm pretty sure that the book, the security book that we get in the game, I think is on the museum, if I'm not mistaken. That's in downtown. But you can only use it if you only spent like 2 points in security. So you cannot spend more than that, otherwise the book is useless. So I have to be always very mindful of that. I think I'm done here. So now I have to be careful with other cops here. I don't know if they show up inside. We are going to use this door to leave. So we can hide from the cops. So we already did the Heather thing, we already did the Malcolm thing, we got the blood, we got the Trips drugs. So we only need to do the thin blood thing, right? What's the other one? I'm forgetting one, I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting one. Oh yeah, the
You next.
morphine, I've already done this one.
They all come in. If you
Sure.
need a fit.
So doesn't pointless to ask him to open this place because I'm pretty sure he never opens it. So there's a fella here. So oh, there's not a fella here actually. Okay. There's obviously there's a mix in my head of all the different modded versions that I played. So sometimes I think there's a quest, but there isn't. Sometimes I think there's a guy, but there isn't. Because in some version there is. I don't even know how to differentiate most of the versions anymore. Because I played so modded so many times that I really don't know what quests are and are not. So I'm always surprised because I'm always like, oh, so this quest is not here. So I know the passcode is 1969, right? I don't know if my character already knows that. I think it does. And I think I can already use it, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to avoid bugs. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, so it's not 1969. So I had to pay attention to the computer. So let's check it out. These guys are still screaming up. I thought that was a cop just rushing at me. It's not though. Vai tá. I started to speak Portuguese in the middle of the thing. So it's gotta be here, right? So werewolf, blood test. It doesn't. No, that's not the one I need. Weird. I don't remember what I did wrong here, actually. I don't even know if I did something wrong here. So, let's check. So theoretically, by the explanation there, it should be page, right? The password. But the thing is, it's a numerical pad. So there's no way it's a word, right? So I'm going to save here. And I'm going to try again. But if I don't find out, I'll have to edit here. So I can research. Hey guys, I'm back. I didn't even have to research. I'm just like a minute removed from the cut that I made, because I always do this thin blood. I retrieved her belongings from the diner, from the old lady, but I forgot to check the bail bond, so the quest just didn't activate, so I have to go activate the quest first. That's why I can't enter, even though I have the password. I always do this, by the way. No matter what mod I play, I always forget to do something before I go to the hospital. So I have to always come back outside and do something. So let's check the bail bond thing. The cops are still looking for me because I killed. Actually, this guy is not. They are probably in front of the hospital. So if I avoid that, I can probably dodge them for now. Man, that was so annoying. just such a simple thing, but because you do it so much, you kind of think that you already did it. So his name is Totem. There you go, or Totem. So that's the Lily's sire. So now, I'm pretty sure I just need to find the car, yes. Then I'll have the diary. With the diary, I will know that she went to the blood bank and didn't come back. I apologize for that, but it's kind of funny in a way that after all these years I still, in the same spot, I always forget to do something. I always do that in other games too, by the way. I like playing like a lot of RPGs and stuff, so I do that in Borderlands, I do that in Oblivion, Skyrim. I always go to execute a quest someplace and I always forget, oh, I forgot to talk about the dude, I forgot to bring this. I did this 2-hour dungeons in like Daggerfall and I forgot to bring the item, or I forgot to press the button or something like that, you know? Especially in Daggerfall, my god, that game is painful. If you forget something, you have to do a 2-hour dungeon again. This is one of the most brutal dungeon crawlers that in existence. But it's a great game though. I
Getting no
don't
response.
know if I can get his blood again, so I'm not going to. I might kill him here, and I will need him later. I think Clan Quest adds another blood doll. I don't remember if it's on downtown or if it's here. So now that I got the quest, we will have the guy here. There you go.
Oh. I think you want the Clint.
I feel it.
So I chose the wrong dialogue options here, so I'll have to get it on the computer, that's okay. Oh. Okay. So no, I will not need the computer. I didn't even remember that this guy dropped this. You live, you learn. So 1969, so at least I was right about the password. So I didn't completely lose my mojo here. Alright. I used to get a crash here back in the day, so I'm going to save it just to be sure. Hey Lily.
Let me go.
Sure. This is probably one of the worst like scenes in the history of game.
You don't look well at all.
It's just so
Sweet mother of God!
the movements are horrible, the way she's in the chair, you don't even open the locks that are holding her in place and stuff, and not the locks, these things that are holding her in place. And she jumps at the guy and stuff. It's just so
The heat.
poorly executed.
What just happened? I tried to. My name is E. I tried to tell Rolf. He left me.
Okay,
E. I'll go see him. Oh, about to.
see ya. So the crazy dude is gonna show up here, right? Yes?
Go and let that bitch out.
Don't worry, dude.
That's it. You like blood comes from out of the living.
Okay, dude. I think in the the Clan Quest mod, I can do the blood doll quest for Vandal. We'll see.
Blood don't grow. Now that you let that one go, I have to go out and find someone else to fill the chair.
Yes.
The bitch who.
So I have to do the asylum quest now. I'll have to go there anyway because I have to get the quest for the Asian vampire, right? So I think I'm done here. That didn't go so well. Usually I do this faster, but forgot some steps. So yeah, I killed the cops, but because I didn't meet them in the front of the hospital, probably that made me clear by the eyes of the police. Oh, that's not the blood. Where's the werewolf blood here? This one. Okay. Oh, I forgot to use the book. Sure. This is the firearms book. I don't think I need to use this book right now. So I'm getting out because this quest requires you to put the werewolf blood in the mail, then leave and come back. So LaCroix, which is the prince, can receive it, right? So we'll check. There you go. Playing this game, you kind of realize one of the oldest questions that you can possibly have about not only this game but Vampire the Masquerade, the 3rd edition as a whole, which is, with this many vampires, with this many people that can possibly discover their existence and stuff, how did the Masquerade lasted so long, right? And especially when some of the goofiest things happen in this game. And the way that you finally understand how they did it is basically, it's not that it wasn't broken. It was broken and it's broken frequently. But they either cover up, they kill the person that discovered it, they make deals with people. So there's a lot of people walking around that know about the existence of supernatural entities. If you remember, the World of Darkness from the Storyteller RPG system is not only vampires, right? There's werewolves, there's Mage the Ascension, Wraith the Oblivion, there's Mummy, there's a lot of different beings.
You have any of those items you mentioned?
Yes. Do you need the unicorn blood? I will sell you 3
I think
packs.
I have it.
The Holy Stake.
Yeah.
He's the
You
president.
won't have to live like this anymore.
Bye,
I'm
dude.
going to kill the head vampire.
We are still at 7. So he bought the bubble bomb, he bought the stake, and he bought the 3 blood packs.
Brought my lily. I'm gonna be getting that.
See ya, E. I also think this. Oh, sure. That violates the Masquerade on this version. That's okay. Let me see if something changes on here. No, I don't think so. That sometimes happens depending on the mod you're playing.
Hi. This life's been.
You probably want your stuff back, so
Thank you.
there you go. Get it? Okay, so I was talking about the Thin Bloods. I think they are very. I was going to say underrepresented, but that's not the word I want to use here. I feel they are underused in this game. I think they could have done more with them. Again, obviously, the game was half-baked and it was launched with like a colossal amount of bugs and stuff. It was beyond broken back in the day. But if they had the time and if they could expand it somehow, man, they could have used these Thin Bloods for a lot of stuff in the game. Maybe even as companions and stuff. So it would be very interesting. Where should I go now? I forgot which quest I have to deliver. I have to go. Yes, I have to go to the asylum. Oh yeah, Trip and Mercurio. That's the 2 guys I'm trying to remember. So I know that even though the clan quest is built upon one of the versions of the unofficial patch, the most recent versions of the unofficial patch restore some XP gains that you have in certain points. I don't think some of these are going to be in this version, especially because this version of the clan quest mod I think is like a couple of years old at least.
Thanks for coming back.
So I got you this stuff from the clinic.
Really? Alright, here's what we got today.
So it's going to give me a discount, but I'm not going to spend money on anything here. Hopefully I can get a knife somehow without having to spend money on it. Yeah, in this version you gain finance points. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's where the discount thing comes from. Okay. Not complaining. So now we have to deliver the stuff to Mercurio too. There you go. Another quest completed. This one should give me humanity, I think. Yes, which is good because I had to kill 2 cops. So, as I said in the first one, I am not going to go Sabbat in this game. I'm going to play the chapter, obviously, but you can play the chapter while still being either an Anarch or Camarilla, so you don't need to switch. So now I just have to go to the asylum. Then we are going to do the bounty hunter quest. as I explained in the first one, the Bounty Hunter quest is the first actual combat test that you have in the game. Depending on the version you're playing, the gimbal can like hit like a truck. And if you build a character like me, putting more points in other skills other than combat, you might have get in trouble in that fight. Thank you. This is the lady that blocked my path in the first episode. I'm gonna call her Lydia.
Sheesh, is this place... Really? I guess I'm going to the blood bank then.
There you go.
I had enough of this place anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get the Age of Vampire quest here too. I have inspection 1, so I cannot get the extra point here. I don't want to spend any points in investigation. It's kind of a useless thing. So I'm not going to get the extra point here because I don't have... I would need to have, I think, inspection 3 to review the plot here. So we're gonna go like this.
Yeah, not much. Okay. Oh, man.
If you don't, if you didn't understand what I was talking about, it's because if you have enough inspection, you can review the plot that Knox and Bertram created for you. So to force you, not to force you, but to kind of steer you in the direction of killing the ancient vampire. Driver's license. Okay. Alright. So now I have the ancient vampire quest. I have to just talk to Vandal real quick, and we are going to do the Bounty Hunter quest. Okay. As you guys know, I'm not from any English-speaking country, and I also obviously not American. So the first time that I played, I loved Santa Monica. I loved the hub, the pier and stuff.
Sweet girl.
So I was like, it'd be so cool if the pier actually existed, right? With like a Ferris wheel and like just kind of similar to the game and stuff. So I googled it, and yeah, there is actually a pier. There's actually the Ferris wheel and all that stuff. And as all Bloodlines fans will tell you, that's one of the spots that we would love to visit one day, right? Just go on the Ferris wheel and step on the pier. It's like that those people that travel to houses that were used in horror movies and stuff, like the Amityville house or that hotel from the Shining. People love to go to those spots, and obviously the staff and the people that work there work it up, right? They talk about hauntings and meetings with ghosts and stuff.
Hello? Well, why? I'm
Sure. Sounds good. So let's go there. So I don't know how I'm going to fight this guy, to be honest. With Auspex, I think I was in doubt how to pronounce this word on the last video. Apparently it's Auspex. So I'm going to talk it like that. Hopefully it's correct. So we can use Auspex to at least get a little bit of defense because it raises wits. But I don't know if it's going to be enough, to be honest.
Yes? May I help you?
I might try the gun route first, but I don't have anything yet.
Hello! Welcome to... Oh, yeah. Haha!
Or I could also, the route that I actually am leaning towards here is, I'm going to get these experience points. Remember that we got a story that gives us discounts to buy Auspex points. So I might just buy the Auspex. That gives me bonus perception too. So I'll get 2 bonus perception points, and I'm going to get even more defense. So I think buying Auspex here is actually better than buying attributes for now. So I'll try to gun him down, but I don't know if it's going to work, especially because this gun is atrocious. If I had 1 extra point here, I would put on firearms and use the book, so I could at least have a shot. Have a shot, sure. The first time that I played this game, I was expecting something way more horrific when I started looking at this, and I'm a huge horror fan, so I thought we were going to see terrible stuff down here, and there is some not cool imagery here, but they were very limited back in the day with what they could do and stuff. Remember that Troika was already in crisis while developing this game, and they went under, right? They went bankrupt, so they weren't even able to realize their full vision. That's why Wesp and the guys keep always working on the unofficial patch, right? So they can at least try to realize most of what the guys were trying to do back in the day.
Hey, help! Who, Gimbal?
Okay, so let's try it. I forgot that it unequips when you talk to people. It's kind of annoying. The damage is okay. The cadence speed, the shooting speed is very low here. I wasn't trying to aim. I just wasn't.
Man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. Yeah. You did? What? Thanks again.
Sure. So as I was saying, I just wasn't being able to shoot that well because it's so slow. I don't think there's anything here. The arm. In some versions of this game, you can sell the arm to Pisha in the downtown hub, but I'm not sure if this is going to work on this one. We'll see. It's like $5 too, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. I need to feed. I think I can feed on Malcolm again now. I think enough time has passed. I think the Clan Quest mod also has the blood counter, the timer, right? So if you have X stamina, you only have a few minutes before your blood count starts to go down, right? So you have to keep feeding.
Hey, buddy, go your own way.
So let me just feed it here real quick. So far I haven't been able to remember most of the stuff. Later on might be more difficult. Please have blood. Thank you. I never understood why every time you suck the blood of anybody,
Sir,
there's someone laying besides them. They instantly get up for some reason, and then naturally they go back down again. So who knows what that is? Maybe it's a matter of space. I don't know. Trying to rationally understand something that happened in this game is a futile effort. So let's just deliver.
We are living in the last days of the last age of mankind.
This guy's so annoying, man. There you go.
What's shaking?
Found Carson.
Man,
Trigger
well,
finger.
I got the...
Well,
Sure.
yeah, great.
Sure.
Well, he was most. That's right.
So now I have
Hey
to
there.
get
Oh,
my money
yeah.
for the quest. Yes. So this is the money for the first quest, and he gave me the second quest. So I have to go to the pawn shop, which is where I live. So that's it, guys. That's it for the second part. We are already running too long here. I had to redo that part, but other than that, we are going okay. The Auspex discount is going to help a lot, especially later in the game. There are fights that having extra defense and firepower is going to be vital, especially because we're not going to the thaumaturgy route with our Tremere here. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, guys.